everybody, my name is Miss Juliette and I'm one of the librarians at the Spring Valley Library. We miss you guys a lot, so we thought we would throw together a couple of household items and do a quick little science demonstration. So have any of you ever made your own bouncy balls before? I know you've probably made slime, but these are a little bit different. You're going to use a lot of the same materials that you would if you use slime, but instead, we're going to actually make balls that hopefully will bounce. Just a warning, a lot of times with science, sometimes it doesn't work out the way you expect. We're going to try it today, and we're all going to have fun together, okay? So here we go. So I'm assuming most of you have played with a bouncing ball before. They're fun, you bounce them on the ground, they bounce again, they bounce on the wall, they bounce on your brother sometimes. And then I'm wondering, how do you think it actually bounced? Why did it bounce? Well, it's got some special materials. It's made out of elastic materials like rubber, which means that when they do bounce, they can be dented or kind of stretched, and then it returns to their normal size. To make our ball bounce, we are going to use some Elmer's glue, some cornstarch, and some borax. All of these things you can get in the grocery store. To add some fun, we're going to add some food coloring. Now, to make this video a little less boring, I already measured some of our items out today. So we're going to get started. So you'll need all of these ingredients, and not only, well, you can use either like a stir stick or a spoon or something. I happen to have a craft stick, so I am going to use this craft stick to stir the materials, and I also have an extra plastic cup here. So here we go. First, we're going to add a half a cup of warm water. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just use warm water from the sink. So I'm going to measure out a half cup of warm water. And with this, it doesn't have to be too perfect or too hot. And then I'm going to just pour it into my cup. Okay, and I'll leave these on the side. So we've got the water. I'm going to bring it back to the table here. And then we're going to use the rest of this recipe. So you need a half cup of warm water, 1 tablespoon of borax, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and 2 tablespoons of Elmer's glue. I already measured those out and put them in these little containers here. So for right now, this is what we're going to do. We are going to get our borax from the science table. And you'll see it almost looks like a detergent because that's what borax is. It was originally used as kind of a very strong scrubbing agent. So we're going to dump it into our water. Oh no, there we go. Let's see if Miss Juliette did it right. And then we're going to stir it, and we're going to stir it, and you're going to want to get it to dissolve. Stir, 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 stir. Okay, it's still kind of gritty, but I think it's getting there. Okay, another cup, you are going to mix your glue. So I have, here's our yucky glue. 2 tablespoons of glue. Woo. And then I'm going to actually use this stir stick here to try to get some of it out. 2 tablespoons. Okay, there we go. And then what else do we need? Oh, cornstarch, yes. And then 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. So mix that in. And I mix. Ooh, it's kind of thick, isn't it? Can you see that? It's kind of thick. Don't eat it. You're not gonna like it. That's glue in there. For those of you who are slime lovers, you're probably pretty used to this consistency. I'm gonna add, I think there's a little bit left from there. Mixing. And now I'm gonna add some food coloring. And this is 5 drops. I'm going to start with a little bit lighter, and I'm going to try this pink here because I think it looks cool. So I'm gonna start with like 1 or 2 drops. Let's see. Because I don't know if I want my bouncing ball to be that bright. Here we go. All right, and then I'm gonna mix that together some more. Mix, mix, mix. You can see, oh, it's like a purplish pink. That's a really pretty color. That reminds me of springtime. Also reminds me of the flowers in the desert. All right, it's a little purple. All right, ooh, this looks icky. It almost looks like frosting, but I'm not gonna eat it. All right, so then this is where the magic comes in, and we'll see if I did this right. So now I pour the glue mixture into the borax cup. So that's a little tricky, but then I don't mix the cup, and instead I swirl it. So what we're trying to do is have this borax mixture here react with this here. So I pour it in. You gotta kind of scrape it out there. And then my directions say, do not mix it. All right, here we go, here we go. I've got a lot of it in there. Let's see, hopefully that's most of it. Okay, we'll see. Now, I'm gonna put that to the side, put these to the side. Now let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm swirling it, and it says it should harden in about 10 seconds. And I don't know if you can see the inside of it, but it almost is turning into not a ball, but a glob, a real gross glob. All right, and I haven't been counting because I'm thinking that it's probably been about 10 seconds. I'll give it a little bit more swirling. All right, and then, all right, so if it's still sticky, I have to pull it out of the cup with my hands. Oh no, and re-dip it. But let's see. I'm gonna reach in. Oh my goodness gracious. It feels so weird. So it's not really that sticky. Oh, there are a couple parts that are. So I'm gonna re-dip it, re-dipping it, re-swirling it. Oh, this is fun. Oh, that's so weird. It's so weird. All right. Ooh, that feels so squishy. Okay, let's see. And then we roll it in our hands until we have a ball. So the more that I handle it, the more firm it will become. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to play with it a little bit, and we will see what happens. So let's see, so I'm rolling it into a ball format, and I'm gonna stick that to the side. So that water borax mixture is just like a treatment that you dump it in. All right, so all of you slime lovers out there, I know this isn't slimy enough for you. So this is what it looks like right now. It's starting to kind of bounce. It's getting there. So I'm gonna play with it some more, roll it some more. I actually really like that color too. That turned out nicely. So for all of you guys who have not been to the library for a while, we do really miss you. And we hope you guys can come back soon. We've got a lot of resources online that you might like. So you can always visit www.lvccld.org for when we're not actually able to have you in. All right, what do you guys think? Oh, you know what? I wish I could have you feel it because it feels much more solid now. But now here's the test. Let's see, I'm gonna try to bounce it and see. Let me see, should I do it on the table? Let's see. Oh, it's a little bouncy. It's getting there.
It's getting there.
I have a feeling that the more I play with this, the bouncier and the firmer it's going to get. For right now, because I can feel it, I am gonna try to do a silly bounce. You ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it bounced a little bit, not as high as I want. Okay, let me try one more time. Don't tell anybody at the library that I'm doing this. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna keep rolling it and trying to get it to be even bouncier. But for right now, I just want to tell you guys, have a wonderful day. Stay safe and stay healthy. And we'll see you again next time. Okay? Bye.